The Duke and Duchess of Sussex quit the royal family in 2020 in a move branded a disaster all around by Princess Diana's biographer Tina Brown. During an appearance on New York Times podcast Sway, the former Vanity Fair editor said she thinks Prince Harry will want to return one day while she can't see Meghan ever wanting to go back as she disliked England. Ms. Brown said, "I think that Harry is going to want to come back when the Queen dies to serve his country. And I think they will find a way to reel him in." The couple now live in California with their two children, Archie, 2, and Lilibet, born last year. Archewell has been approached for comment. 1315 TV host lashes out at claims Meghan lured Harry to US. Australian TV host David Campbell has quashed claimed Meghan Markle lured Prince Harry into moving to the US. Broadcaster Susie Edelman, who appeared as a guest on The Today Show, claimed Meghan was the dominant one in the relationship and was able to lure Prince Harry abroad. Today Show presenter David Campbell interrupted the claims of Ms. Edelman to highlight Prince Harry had chosen to accompany Meghan back to the US. He criticized the use of similar phrases which suggest Meghan held some form of mythical power over the actions of her husband, Prince Harry. 23 famous faces to toast Queen's Jubilee in pageant. Ed Sheeran and more than 100 national treasures will join around 10,000 performers in a people's pageant to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The performance will mark the end of 4 days of celebration next month. These festivities will include a service of Thanksgiving, a live concert outside Buckingham Palace and a military parade, with events expected across the country. The pageant will feature 7 open-top buses, each one depicting a different decade and with famous figures on board, performers and artists from across Britain and the Commonwealth, and there will be a fleet of vintage cars including some used in James Bond movies. At the end, crowds will gather along the Mall, the Grand Boulevard leading to Buckingham Palace, where national treasures, personalities from British cultural life, will join Ed Sheeran for the grand finale. 1130 Queen's Platinum Jubilee has been tarnished by attachment to Andrew. The Queen's Platinum Jubilee has been tarnished by the iniquity of Prince Andrew, a royal author has claimed. Clive Irving said what should have been a glorious unblemished celebration is now tarnished. Earlier this year Andrew reached a settlement with Virginia Roberts Giuffre, who accused him of sexually abusing her when she was 17. Last year, Ms. Giuffre filed a lawsuit against the Prince Andrew's legal team sought to have the case dismissed, but in January 2022, Judge Kaplan denied the bid for dismissal and ruled that it should go to court. In February, the Duke came to an out-of-court agreement to pay more than £10 million, including damages to Giuffre and a donation to her charity, in support of victims' rights. 1036 William already showing qualities of a king. Prince William is at the most regal we have seen him as he attended the Ansar Day service, according to a body language expert. Darren Stanton said the Duke of Cambridge is already showing qualities of a king as he does what he expected of him whilst carrying out royal duties. William, who was dressed in a long black coat and striped tie, laid a wreath at the cenotaph before attending the service at Westminster Abbey. Speaking on behalf of Slingo, Mr. Stanton said, his body language and posture was military-like as he stood to attention in respect of the fallen soldiers. Naturally, he adopted a very solemn facial expression congruent with the nature and mood of the remembrance service, and it was the most regal we have seen William conduct himself at a royal engagement. 1016 In pictures, Edward and Sophie visit Antigua and Barbuda. Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, are on a one-week tour of the Caribbean to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The royals are touring Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. On Monday they arrived in Antigua and Barbuda where they visited Government House meeting locals, creatives and craftspeople. They also visited the National Sailing Academy in St. John's, which offers people and especially children with disabilities the opportunity to get involved. 931 Kate's surprise tribute to the fallen on Anzac Day. The Duchess of Cambridge made a surprise appearance at Westminster Abbey yesterday to mark Anzac Day. Kate was a late addition to the royal party. WHCIH included the Duke of Cambridge, honouring Australia and New Zealand's war dead. In the white McQueen coat dress she wore to daughter Charlotte's christening in 2015, Inset Wright, Kate, 40, and William, 39, joined Australian and New Zealand expatriates at the Abbey. Earlier he laid a wreath on behalf of the Queen at the cenotaph. 107 years after First World War landings at Gallipoli left 36,000 Australians and New Zealanders killed or wounded. 848 Thomas Markle hopes to meet royal family. Thomas Markle said he and the Queen have a right to meet the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's children. Meghan Markle's father revealed he is planning to fly to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee in the hope of meeting the royal family and his grandchildren. Appearing on GB News he said, "I'm going to show my respect for the Queen and I'm going to make sure that the Queen understands that my entire family respects the Queen and the royals." He added that he wants to thank Prince Charles for walking his daughter down the aisle during the 2018 royal wedding, which he did not attend. "I would like to meet with Prince Charles and thank him for walking my daughter down the aisle, and also to meet and talk with him because I think we have a lot in common now. We've pretty much both been ghosted by our children," Mr. Markle said. 8:22 Harry completely and utterly taken over by Meghan. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are addicted to drama, Princess Diana's biographer has claimed. Tina Brown said the couple were hot-headed and get drunk on a shared fantasy of being the instruments of global transformation who, once married, would operate in the celebrity stratosphere once inhabited by Princess Diana. She added that Harry seems to be completely and utterly taken over by Meghan and his whole personality has changed. "I do question how, maybe, he'll wake up and realize he's living in goop and he has to get the hell out, go down the pub and see his friends," the former Vanity Fair author added. 8 o'clock Queen needs Meghan and Harry's star power at Jubilee. The Queen needs Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for the Platinum Jubilee, a former editor has claimed. Tina Brown, former Vanity Fair editor, claimed the frail and failing monarch needs the Sussexes' star power on Buckingham Palace balcony during the celebrations. She added, "We have to have a royal family up there. We can't have Andrew." Ms. Brown also claimed Meghan disliked England, adding that she doesn't see her wanting to return. "I think that Harry is going to want to come back when the Queen dies to serve his country. And I think they will find a way to reel him in. And it's possible that Meghan, maybe they will have a commuter arrangement," Ms. Brown added. 7:35 Good morning, I'll be bringing you all the latest developments on the royal family for the next 8 hours. Please feel free to get in touch with me as I work if you have a story or tips to share. Your thoughts are always welcome. Email, francesca.edwards@reachblc.com. Twitter, @FrankieLEdwards.